Hi, Cancers. Welcome to your reading for what is coming up for you for the next 7 days. This reading is timeless, meaning that you can listen to this at any point in time that it finds you, and it will apply to you for the next 7 days. Of course, these readings are general, so not every reading will necessarily apply to each Cancer out there. And be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. With that, let's go ahead and get started. It's got to be the worst shuffle job I've ever done. What messages want to come through for our Cancers? I guess the messages really want to come through for you. Your guides are really wanting to share something with you. What messages want to come through for my Cancers? Yeah, they're all coming up face up. Putting it face down so I don't get distracted and get the message directly from your guides and your higher selves first. What messages want to come through for my Cancers? Cancers, I feel like you are struggling a little bit. I'm feeling some, is it sad energy? Maybe it's stuck energy. It feels like there's gunk in your system. I think many of you have been trying to clear that gunk out of your system, but some of you may not have been. Either way, like, it doesn't feel like it's too much, but there's definitely something there, and I feel like it's holding you back from being able to receive clarity, being able to see the path forward, being able to know what to do, what decisions to make. Whatever this clouded judgment is, it is going to clear up in the next 7 to 9 days. Spirit wants you to be patient. Not everything has to be decided right now. And if you were to decide right now, you could potentially make the wrong choice. Of course, there's never a choice that you make that can't be altered later, so there really are no actual mistakes, but it would serve you better to not make the choice now. And if you did have clarity, or if you did make a choice now, if you had enough energy in your body to be able to make a choice, whether it is the clear one or not, you would likely make the one that doesn't serve you the best. Sometimes you need to have additional information revealed to you, or you need to see what the other possibilities are to be able to put what is in front of you in context. So if an opportunity, let's say, was coming to you, you might be like, yeah, sure, it's the only one that's here, I'll take it. But you either don't realize that there are other opportunities that are going to come, or even if there weren't, that the opportunity that you're trying to make or go after now isn't really the right fit for you, because you don't know what else is out there to understand what is a good fit and what isn't. Being asked to move on, so I'll move on. What other messages want to come through for our lovely Cancers? I think really that's just what you needed to hear, which is whatever this indecision, this confusion, this stagnation is, it is not here to stay. It is not something that you are doing to yourself. It is something that is coming to you because of your guides and your higher self, and it just makes the most sense right now. And you won't understand why it makes the most sense until 7 to 9 days from now, when there is more clarity, and you will realize that, yeah, you know what, I might have gone down a path that really wouldn't have served me that much, would have been a waste of my time, just would not have really given me as much as I was going to put into it. Let's take a look at the cards. You may be doing a lot of trying to connect with your guides and feeling like you're not getting a lot of information from the spirit realm, from the divine. And you might be overdoing it, like over trying to get information, because whatever you do get either isn't clear, isn't enough. You definitely want to have a lot of fulfillment right now. Like, you definitely are wanting things to work out for you. You feel like it's time. You feel like you've put in the work, and you're like, what gives? Why am I here? Why isn't this working out for me? But there are a lot of people that really want to help you, and they're going to be coming into the picture more. That can be between 7 and 14 days. You're also playing it too small. It's important for you to get outside of your comfort zone right now. Nothing too crazy, but just a little bit. Because part of the stagnation is that you're playing the waiting game, or you're waiting for things to come to you versus going out and getting them. So for example, let's say there's an opportunity coming your way. You're like, great, I got one opportunity. Cool. But that's where you stop. You don't say, okay, I got this one opportunity, and it's from this kind of person dealing with this kind of problem. Why don't I go and reach out to other people that I know that are in the same industry, that are probably dealing with the same problem, and see if there are other potentials there for me? So that would be taking the active approach. Cancer, I feel like there's a lot of things that you want, but you're not really ready to work for it. You feel tired. And whenever you think about the things you want to go after, and you think about what you would need to do to achieve those things, you don't really want to do them. It just feels exhausting. That too will pass. And that's also a symptom of not having enough clarity to be able to make a decision. Because when you have enough clarity to make a decision, you get excited to actually act on it. And the fact that you're not excited means that you just haven't had the clarity yet. For those of you seeking a partner in any respect, it could be romantic. I do kind of feel like it is career or business or some other way that will be entering your life within 30 days. Yeah, definitely more action is needed. You may be in a position where you need to be watching your finances a little bit more. That will also come to pass. Like, as in, will not last forever. But Spirit wants you to take a more active approach to things. So whatever you are receiving, start thinking about how you can put yourself out there more, and maybe have to step out of your comfort zone just a little bit until clarity is achieved. And it's going to help you get the clarity that you need in order to be able to remove the stagnation that you're feeling. You can do healing work, but I think this is time that is needed, the 7 to 9 days, and this is needing to act. Sometimes when we act, we get clarity because we experience something different through that action. We get exposed to more things or people, which gives us more information and pieces of the puzzle. And so action can actually lead to clarity. Yeah. And just know that you are not alone in this. Yeah, you're starting something new. And sometimes before you start something new or receive something new, it can be very quiet and feel like you're trying to move forward, but nothing's really happening, or you don't even know how to. And that's because you're closing off a cycle. And so you're kind of in a reflective place, and then the active place of knowing what you want next and what you need to do to achieve that next thing happens after. So you're about to enter into a new cycle, and a lot of this stagnation, it really isn't you. It's just kind of where you are currently, and just need to take a little bit more action. So Cancers, I hope that this served you. Thank you so much as always, and I will catch you in the next one.